Dear student, today discuss about Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm for string matching pattern. Now, in first we discuss about the previous lecture. First, in previous lecture we discussed about Navy string matching algorithm and Robin-Cobb algorithm. In Navy string matching algorithm, we match, find total number of pattern occur in the text. So we shift s equal to 0 to n minus m, and we find out total number of pattern occur in the text t. If whole pattern is occur with the text t, then we can say is a valid shift, otherwise is an invalid shift. Similarly, we find the pattern matching text or pattern with the help of Robin-Cobb algorithm. In Robin-Cobb algorithm, we calculate the modular division where Q prime number is given, modular division of pattern and store the value. Similar length, we select T0 from starting to length 5 या length m of pattern length equal to pattern length, and calculate the value of modular division given value q. We check if modular division value of pattern and text is equal, then we check the character are match or not. If character are matched, then we can say valid shift, otherwise is a invalid shift. Suppose that modular division value of modular division of pattern is same equal to value of modular division of text, then we can say this situation is known as spurious shift, because the value of modular division is same but string character are not same. This process is continue 0 to s equal to 0 to n minus m, and find the valid shift and invalid shift. Now, today in discuss Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm. In Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm, first we describe the brief description of algorithm KMP matcher. In KMP matcher, P is described by text and P is described by pattern. Okay. Now, first we calculate length of text and store the value in form of n. And second step, we calculate the value of pattern, and value is stored in length of p store value of n. Next we compute pi. Pi means compute the prefix function. Now prefix function pseudocode in given in the next step. After this step, and first we initialize the value of equal to 0, and we start for loop I1 to n. Do while loop तब तक चलेगा if q greater than 0 and pq plus 1 is not equal to tq. Then pi की value assign q and pq plus 1 equal to ti. Then q equal to q plus 1 is continue if q equal to m. Then pattern access. Pi q equal to q storing the value of q. This is the process of pattern occur. And compute prefix function. The algo of compute prefix function described in this way. M equal to length of pattern. First prefix function pi I initialize equal to 0, and k variable choose and initialize the value of k equal to 0. Now start for loop q equal to 2 to m. To while k greater than 0 and pk plus 1 is not equal to pq. If while condition is true, then we check do pi k value store in a k. If pk, if condition values fail, then we check if pk plus 1 equal to pq, then next step we increase the value of k equal to k plus 1. Otherwise, is also failed, then we check value k is stored in the pi queue. Then return pi is process continue. So this prefix function, how calculate the prefix function, we explain with the help of example. Suppose pattern is given A B A B A B A B C. Now compute all prefix function of given this pattern. So first we calculate the length of this given pattern value m equal to length of p and value of m equal to 10. According to algo, first we initialize the pi1 prefix function pi1 equal to 0 and k equal to 0, initialize the variable of k equal to 0. Then we apply the for loop for q2 to 10 and check value of p1 pattern 1 equal to pattern of 2 if q equal to 2. Then value of p1 first be stored in form of table. Total pattern given the A B A B A B A B C A. So pattern I store from 1 to 10. 1 store A, 2 store B, 3 store A, index value 4 equal to B, dash 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 store A. Now pi 1 initialize 0, start from q equal to 2, check p1, pattern of p1 equal to A and pattern of p2 equal to B, A is not equal to B. In this condition, A is not equal to B. So, we check two conditions. While loop k greater than 0, but here the value of k equal to 0. So, while loop is false. Next condition we check p1, pk equal to pk plus 1. It's also false. Pk plus 1 equal to pq or k equal to 0 plus 1, any 1 p1 equal to p2, a is not equal to b, the condition is false. So k is not incremented and value of k equal to 0 is stored in pi q, q value equal to 2, इसलिए pi 2 is stored equal to 0, right? Now next for loop increases, q increases by 3, k in is k value of k equal to 0. Then we check condition while loop is fail. Then we check value of pk plus 1 equal to pq, k equal to 0, p1 equal to p3. So p1 equal to a, p1 equal to a and p3 equal to a, condition is true. So increase the value of k equal by 1 and store pi 3, pi 3 make k and store pi 3 by 1 and store pi 3 index value में store हो गया 1. Now q is increases, q equal to 4. Next we check the value of p2 equal to p4. Then value of p2, because value of k equal to 1, so pk plus 1 and k equal to put value 1 is p2, p2 equal to p4, value of p2 equal to b, p4 equal to b, condition is true. So k is incremented by 1 and k value equal to 2 and pi q store the value of 2. Next for loop increases index value of 5. Now we check q equal to 5, k is greater than 0, while loop check. First we check the while loop, k greater condition satisfied, but pk plus 1 is not equal to pq, condition होनी चाहिए, but here according to q equal to 5, according to q equal to 5, 2 greater than condition, p3 is not equal to p5, condition is false, a equal to a, condition is false. Then if condition is true, p3 equal to p5 and a equal to a, so k is increases by 1 and put the value of k equal to value of k equal to 3. Next k equal to 3. Next we check the value for loop for q equal to 5, p4 equal to p6, k equal to 4. Next we value check similarly, we check q to 7, q to 8, and k incremented by 6. Now next, q increases by q is increases by 9. So according to q equal to 9, 6 greater than 0, while first we check the while loop, 6 greater than 0, and pk plus 1 is not equal to pq. So pk plus 1, 6 plus 1, p7, p7 value store a, and p9 store c is not equal to. So condition while loop is equal to true. Then according to algorithm, pi k, pi condition is failed. So pi k equal to assigned by value pi k, value equal to k. Now pi 6 contain the value pi 6. Pi 6 contain the value of 4. Next, check while loop are true or not. So according to k equal to 4, 4 greater than 0, condition is satisfied, and p5 equal to p9, condition while loop is true. So for loop value of pi 4 equal to, the value of pi 4 equal to 2. Next, 2 is greater, k value equal to 2. So next we check 2 greater than 0 condition, and p3 equal to p9, condition false. So while loop is true. Is not equal to, so while loop is condition true. Then pi 2 equal to 0. Now 0, k greater than 0, but here the value of k equal to 0, so condition is fair. Now next we check the value of pk plus 1. Pk equal to pq is not equal to, so condition is fail, and value of k and 0, assign the value of pi q and pi 9. Similarly, we calculate value of q 10 and store the value of pi equal to 1. So it is the process of Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm. Now in the Knuth-Morris-Pratt algorithm, we calculate all compute functions like that. So here we calculated compute function pi 6 equal to 4, pi 4 equal to 2, and pi 2 equal to 0, and pi 8 equal to 6. Pi 8 equal to, first we calculated pi 8 prefix function equal to 6. Next, pi 6 calculate the prefix function 4, and pi 4 calculate the prefix function 2, and pi 2 no prefix function. So it is the total calculated the prefix function using the Knuth-Morris prefix function algorithm. Thank you.